everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to find winning product ideas. So this is something that I haven't seen before and I'm so excited to share with you. There's going to be multiple methods that you can use. I'm going to link all of them below in the description. So the first way is on Etsy itself. So for example, if I know that I want to be in the digital planner niche, what I can do is I can either write digital planner and then of course look at what the suggestions are, look at all of these suggestions, and I would even say that it's important to write them down somewhere. And what I would do also is I would search for that particular search. So let's say I searched for digital planners. Then over here, I have the results with ads. So then I would create a spreadsheet and put in the results with ads there, so I know how many results show up for this particular keyword. Now I would go ahead and check all of these because these are the main ones, and that means that these are the ones that are being searched right now. And the next step I could do, if for example none of these kind of work for me, is I would type in A. So now we have all of the ideas for digital planner and the words that start with A. So I'd write these down. Then I would write B and look for all of the ideas that start with B, C, and so on. So basically we find the keywords that are relevant and probably the keywords that other people will not know, because most people know that if I start typing, then I can see these suggestions, but not many people search it like that and see what other possibilities could be. So we're gonna go ahead and start with digital planner GoodNotes, because this is something a little bit more specific than digital planner. Then what I'm gonna do, so these are all the ads, so I'm not gonna click on those because I don't want to make other people pay for it, but I'm gonna click on some that are showing up over here, and I can also get kind of a feeling of what's popping up, what's popular. So as you can see, 3 of these have the coil ring in the middle, so kind of a realistic touch, and then all of these are kind of more minimalist, more modern. There's also a boho planner, so kind of like trying to capture immediately what's popular right now and what people usually choose. So now what we're going to look at is definitely reviews. So as you can see, reviews are extremely important because immediately the first results have a lot of reviews. Another thing you would want to keep in mind is that, for example, this one doesn't have that many reviews, but it's popular now. So we need to make sure that we find out what they're doing differently and why they're already a bestseller, even though they don't have that many reviews. So you would look at the design itself, you would look at the reviews for this item. As you can see, there are kind of quite a few reviews considering that there's only 64 for this shop. So what I'm gonna do now, so I chose one of the less popular ones, let's say, and then I'm gonna see what the clients are commenting. So this is really important because I know then what kinds of features or benefits I should, highlight for my own product. But another thing that I really want to know is I want to know the newest ones and then to see if it's still relevant. So this one is February 19th, 18th. So yes, this is really, for the moment. So now what I really want to show you is that you can go to the actual customer's profile, and if they didn't hide that, which this person didn't, I can then go to their favorite items and I can see what kinds of items they like, and this could give you an idea of what you could create for your own product. So maybe it's a bullet journal setup, maybe it's let's see, something else. So there's a periodic table of elements, a reading journal, a bullet journal bundle. So kind of going through what people already liked is a good way to find out what could be good for you. So here you see some stickers, maybe you want to create something similar to that. And you can use Etsy the same way you would use Pinterest. So I can actually save the items that I like. I obviously you can't really, you know, can I filter it? No, so it's not really, can't really filter it in the way that I would want to, but I can select the item, then I can click the heart and it saves it, and I can add it to a collection to make it a little bit more organized. So I would say, you know, digital planners, and I would save that for later. So I would create the collection. So now we have a couple of ideas that you can find through Etsy. So now that I have a couple of ideas like the reading journal and others, I will go to Marmalade and I will go to Storm and I would type them here. I already did that. So I typed in digital planner. Now we can see here whether or not, you know, these are good choices. So for example, this one doesn't have a lot of competition and it's also definitely searched. And then we have others that have a lot of competition, but they're also, you know, searched. So I want to look at these and decide if, you know, this idea is good for me. So obviously, ideally, we want to have them all green. However, if you have an idea and it's not necessarily green, you could still try using it. Like if it has more competition, you could still use that idea, but maybe instead of those digital stickers, for example, let's go to search and like, let's try digital stickers. Maybe you will find a long tail keyword, which means a longer keyword for the same topic. So maybe, you know, for digital stickers, especially if I'm a new shop, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for me to rank. But if I find a longer keyword, then I could probably long tail keyword, then I could probably rank. So as you can see, this one is not long tail. And if we scroll down all the way, we can look at the popular tags, similar shopper searches, and long tail alternatives. What I really like here is that I can kind of filter them. That's my favorite thing to do. And as you can see, this one probably is the best option for us, even though the engagement isn't crazy, but the competition is pretty low. So it's kind of, you know, something I would definitely personally try. So that's one of the ways. Now, Marmalade is paid. It's a paid service, but you can try it for free for, I don't remember how many days. Let me tell you. So Marmalade free trial. If you just go to Marmalade, you will not find it. You need this particular link, and I think you get 2 weeks. Yeah, so you get 2 weeks that you can try. So again, you can use that, or you can check on Allura. I have a completely different video on that particular search app that I will link below in the description. Now, another thing we're gonna do now that we have those stickers, I'm gonna go ahead and I go to Google Trends. This is kind of the best way to figure out what's going to work not only for Etsy but for other things. And also I haven't seen many people use it on Etsy, for example. So I'm going to go ahead and check digital stickers. I'm going to compare it to digital planners. I'm also going to add boho digital planner. I'm also going to add a reading digital planner, and I'm gonna add coffee digital stickers. So again, you search first and then you have these ideas. I'm not gonna choose Spain, I'm gonna go worldwide, and then I'm gonna go for, let's say, 90 days. And categories are fine, and web search. So here you can search, either search Google Shopping or YouTube search if you want. So I'm just gonna leave all of them. Now, first they show me the countries of the interest, and then I can get digital stickers, digital planner on all of these, and I can actually download this. So I don't have to copy and paste all of this. I can download it. So I need to just make sure that these are relevant for me. So for example, digital planner, I have this, and this is not really what I'm looking for. So what I'm gonna do instead of writing digital planner, I will add GoodNotes to it. So then it's a little bit more relevant for me. So don't be scared to change this over time. So also you can choose rising or top. So for me, top is more important. So we have free digital planner, and of course they're going to be the top results. But then we have best digital planner, best blah blah blah. So we have these, and it is still relevant. As you can see, the graphs, they're still showing interest. Let's go ahead and check 5 years, for example. So as you can see, the interest is kind of rising. There was obviously during COVID, there was more searches, but still like in this time, there's quite a few searches. So I have these two that are showing up. Now let's go ahead, go lower. So this one doesn't have any searches, but I think, I mean, they do. They have rising. There's a breakout, so they just don't show it here. But there's data. It's just not enough data for Google to show. So this doesn't mean that this is not popular. Google Trends is more for the categories. So for example, if I try digital planners, and if I try, for example, Lightroom presets, that's how I can compare it more. So it's two categories that I can see. So as you can see, Lightroom presets are just crazy compared to digital planners. Maybe if I make it less specific, then it's going to be a little bit more realistic. Yeah, so as you can see, the presets are definitely more popular. If you go on Etsy, you will see that as well. But the planners are also quite popular, and they're rising. So we can then copy these ideas and then just download them. So this is another way to check your keywords. Okay, last but not least, if you need more ideas, you can go to Pinterest. So we're gonna go ahead and write digital planner, and then we can do the same thing as I showed you before on Etsy. I can just add and see, you know, what is being searched. So let's just go for aesthetic, and then I can see what other people are posting. I can also see some ideas for the stickers and things like that. I personally use Pinterest search more for advertising ideas than product ideas, but of course you could try it as well. And I think for me the most useful is Etsy search, because this is just where I find it, and the most useful is to just go to the planner itself and to go to the person and to see what they liked. When you get your own sales, what you can do is you can go to what your own clients liked, and then kind of find, okay, they really like these stickers, or they like that, they want it. So you know that your own particular client is looking for that, and then that's gonna help you create those new products that maybe your clients would buy in a bundle. So for example, maybe they buy a planner and they buy stickers, just as an example. And also, just as a bonus thing that you probably know, you can always go to Google, and then again I would do the same thing. I just type it in, and then I see what they suggest, and then I want to, so for example, I will look at this, and then I would go at the very end and see what, you know, I can find over here. Because if they're already here, that means that it's definitely searched. And when you type it here, you can also have it, find it over here in the ads section, and see what they're targeting and what they're showing. Okay, so that's gonna be it. I hope that this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and see you next time.